I got no championships, is what he said.
I went now. Hey, Pat left. Pat over there.
So Casey,
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
going to the Final Four.
What are the words?
What does it mean, man?
I'm still trying to put everything into words. It's been a crazy season. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and man, the fact that we got it going at the right time. We stayed connected through the good and the bad, and oh man, that's just a display of hard work, a display of beating the odds. And man, I love this team. I love this group. And I've always loved them through the losses and not just the wins. So we're gonna keep this thing going, and this is for Raleigh.
Casey, did you feel like you had it right when you wanted them at halftime? Because you guys have had your backs against the wall all season long, especially this great run.
I said it before. Everything that we've seen on this run, it's all stuff that we haven't seen before, or it's all stuff that we've already seen before. When you look at the details, we had only made 8 field goals. They had only made 9. The only difference was that we kept putting them on the free throw line. We were playing good defense for the most part, holding them to 27 points. We just had to get it going on the offensive end. And, we came in, made a few adjustments, and, the rest is history.
It seemed like Mo's dunk at 33-29 pulled you guys within 4. And at that moment, it seemed like everything kind of changed for you guys all across the board. The attitude, the attack, everything.
Yeah. We just needed some momentum. We were flat in that first half. And I think part of it was just trying to figure them out, read them a little bit, even though that was our third time playing them. We still was just trying to get a good feel for them, with how they were playing. And, that second half coming out, we talked about it. Everyone said what they saw in the game, and we just made adjustments, and we just, got it going.
What does it mean to do this for NC State? We talked about this at the ACC Championship a few weeks ago, but now a Final Four. I mean, first time since 1983 this has even happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. First time since 1983. Wow. I think, man, this is just a display of just beating the odds, man. We've been through so much, and everyone just stayed together through the good and the bad. And one of the biggest things that we kind of fixed going into the offseason was that we weren't going to beat ourselves. If a team is going to beat us, it's just going to have to strictly outplay us. And, that was the major adjustment we made in the second half. So it feels good to kind of bring State back to the glory days. Raleigh needs this, NC State fans need it, and we got to keep it going. We're not done yet.
In that respect, sometimes it feels like all the basketball history at NC State can almost feel like a burden, like you got to live up to that legacy. But now you guys have really just treaded new ground of your own.
Yep.
What's it feel to make basketball history at a school with so much basketball?
The school needed it. We feel it. We feel the fan base kind of wanting those memories back. And we love NC State. Everyone here loves being here, loves coming in and competing and grinding for NC State. So it feels awesome. It's amazing that everything's coming together. That last stretch in the regular season, it was tough, but we always knew we were in good shape. It's just details, the little things, and we got it going at the right time, and the rest is history.
You don't go into games thinking you're going to lose, but do you guys think that you can't be beaten at this point? I mean, the attitude and like everything about you guys just exudes confidence.
100%. We still trying to figure out why we're always still underdogs. Like, we're super confident. We believe in what we do, and it's just we have the chemistry. We can talk to each other. We hold each other accountable throughout the game, and no one takes it personal. It's just everybody wants to win, and everyone loves each other. So when you have that type of chemistry, and you have that feel for how we all operate, then we're tough to beat.
Casey, you're one of the few guys from that team a couple years ago that had one of the worst seasons in NC State history. What is it like to be in this moment now, looking back on the last couple of years of building to this point?
Well, sometimes you need tough moments. You need adversity to figure things out. When I first came here, like you said, we had a 4-win ACC season, and the fact that that was just we just built on it. The next year we came back, went to the tournament, and now we're in Final Four. I mean, it's just just building each year, and I hope that they take this this season and keep going. Like NC State is here to stay. And, it took time to kind of get all this going, but I'm glad that we finally here.
Steve Smith, I guess, was right.
Oh man.
Basketball school.
Oh man, come on, man, Steve. NC State is good in all sports. In all sports. It's great in all sports.
What does it mean to be a part of this legacy now? Be a part of the NC State legacy. Be a part of a team that went to the Final Four.
Yep.
Be one of the members of those teams. You talked about Derek Whittenberg the other day and what he's meant to this program, but now you're a part of that as well.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge, especially at a school like NC State that's so passionate about basketball and the history. It means so much that we could bring it back, man. That we could have Raleigh, everyone rushing the bell tower, like that energy, that spirit. It's something that everyone's been hoping for so long, and guys like Whittenberg and all those guys have come back and shared their stories. But now we hope to be those guys, come back and be just like them, So it means a lot, and we just got to keep this thing going. We got 2 more left. 2 more.
How much sweeter is it that DJ didn't start at Syracuse, and there was obviously some kind of the way that he sort of not only played since then, but sort of taking control of his body and his agency and all that kind of stuff to play the way he has for you guys now. I mean, what do you see in him that's allowed him to do that?
Well, I mean, he's been through a lot throughout his whole career. He's just been battling everything with his, with the size and, trying to go out there and play at a high level. I mean, and he just overcome the odds every time, man. And, that goes what I said in the regular season. There was times we were so low where, we had to make adjustments to the lineup, and, one day it was him, and, he handled it like a true veteran. He was cheering Ben on. He's full of energy, and that's what I mean by like the details and the chemistry and the culture that we built, man. It's whoever's night it is, we're gonna keep going to him. We're gonna keep cheering him on.
What's it like to see that?
Thanks,
the performance he put out there today to be able to kind of will you guys in the second half?
You talking about Burns?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean that's huge. That's what we need from him. He knew that, especially this game, and man, he was real patient. He did it all. He set guys up. He's just been a complete player throughout this run, and I think one of the most underrated parts throughout this run is his defense. I mean, he's been guarding excellent on ball screens, doing a good job slowing other guards down. And that makes our jobs easier. So Burns is definitely the MVP.
How much sweeter is it that you beat the guys from down the street to get to the Final Four?
It don't matter, honestly. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, no matter who it is at this point, and on this run, it's special, and it just happened to be them. It played into our favor because we knew a little bit about them, but we just got to keep it going, man. I mean, that was a great team. They challenged us, and we got better today.
This is the 11th time in NCAA history that both the men's and women's team have gone to, or 11th team in NCAA history where you sent both the men's and women's. What does it mean to know that you're going to be going along with the women's team too? How proud are you of them? Oh yeah, that's huge. They've been balling. I don't think anybody had them going. I mean, not too many people had them going to the Final Four. Yeah. I definitely had them going, but they've been just like us. They're starting to click. They learn from their mistakes throughout the regular season and applying them in the postseason, and that team has a lot of momentum just like us. So we feed off each other for sure.
When you think back to that banked three-pointer in the ACC tournament, does that feel like that was a lifetime ago when this run began?
It does feel like a while ago. Just because it's not just this game, but every game feels like our own championship. Because what's this, our 9th elimination game? So we're kind of used to kind of having our backs against the wall, and we embraced just being the underdog, and so that's why it's just every game it's just its own championship. That felt like a while ago.
Does this feel like a team of destiny?
Oh, 100%. We put so much work in, and I think we didn't get the results we wanted in the regular season. And it took time to kind of get to where we are today, but it took a lot of lessons, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want those tough times. It was worth it, everything. Just when you see the confetti, going, and everyone coming in here celebrating, the adversity was definitely worth it.
Was there